just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on, set. Ready.
No run here. This is Devon Achane. He'll work forward for a couple. That's Martin Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set, hut. 50, green, hey, green.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Making 18 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Look wide. Gets this one complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. 27-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ready, ready. 45, white. Yellow, blue. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 60 red. 60 red, ready.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
22 needles. Let's go. 10 black. 10.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown Dolphins. That is 2nd TD catch
things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. We're going to run, and this is Gridiron Henderson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. And it was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's May. More pressure gets there, and down he goes. The forward Indy Lion, Chop Robinson. He's in there to drop him. And it... to 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set, ready. 30 set.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Got it?
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Check. And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6.
Gets a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Fight, 90, come on, set. Yellow, 43. Go red.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This throw right side is caught by him. And will be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
43 rail. Ready.
Here's a give to H.N. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
A run up the middle with H.N. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here's the screen coming for White. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Sanders' kick is good. The Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and...
He gets free! Inside the 20! Quentin Johnston! Touchdown, New England! Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cluster, stay. Here we go, set. 10 black, set, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blue, 32. Ready?
A carry here for Wright. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Down. 45, White. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. You, yellow. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is May. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Patriots, first down. 39-yard gain on play. First down, Patriots.
To throw on 1st down is May. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. First and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
May to throw on 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. To the left side. He's got Komet. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. This one is incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. Yellow. 43. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Headed left, buying time. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New England. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Jason Marshall on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Hill. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Here we go. Right, 95. Cut.
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Red, 38. Black Ultra. Red, yellow. Ready?
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Let's go. Yellow. 10 black. Ready.
They'll run with right. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, Miami.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
17.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achen. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Come on, Achen. Touchdown, Miami. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Yellow. 22. Hut.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And Adam airports.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Jason Marshall on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. Down the left sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
Give up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and short. And here is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll go. Here's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. Getting the job done on 4th. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 ready.
Again near to right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the set.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Black, 95. Punt.
Bill looks to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
52 blue.
Back to throw. Going to be pulled in by White. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, ready. Set.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, breaking the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Take it in at the 8. He is out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 24-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Okay, right. Here we go, set. 6, 12, 10. Ready.
On the ground. This is right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Set, hut. Check, pin. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Head up. This is right. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On the set.
From the 46. Here's second and 8.
Let's go now. Yellow, go. Set, go.
Back on the ground and back to right. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickups. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Williams in motion. On second down, it's May. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Quentin Johnston's the man he was looking for on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Claude Ray.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set,
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Ready, set.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Set, cut. 33. Yellow.
He'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
All right, but file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
37 yards. And the Patriot first down.
They'll stick to the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This a potential game winner. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And this one online, and it is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now. Risk another play. Time will tell. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, things up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind. It may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.